Absolutely.
Step up Enzuigiri, tag made.
Tag team specialists. They know this game inside out, unlike the likes of. Ooh!
That was unique.
Ricochet and Braun Strowman.
And then the drop kick. And the Legado del Fantasma.
Lucha time called.
Oh, and Imperium stops them in their tracks. Oh, look at that. What a tornado DDT by Wilde. And it gives him some space and some operating room. Can he get to his partner?
Ludwig Kaiser's entire body just turned to jelly in an instant.
Looking to rally his Legado tag Da Vinci. Here comes Cruz del Toro. Pace picks up. Cross body. And Del Toro going to send Vinci flying.
Del Toro turning this matchup on its head. Momentum done a complete 180.
Exactly, Wade. This is what Legado was looking to do. Look at that! That was incredible!
Nobody faster than Legado del Fantasma when they're on fire.
Off the top rope, double missile drop kick. High flyers taking out Imperium.
Couple of human missiles. No technical skills in the world can protect you from that.
Imperium had done such a great job grounding Legado up to this point. Elbow to the side of the face by Vinci.
Vinci clinging on for dear life at this point.
That was unique. Vinci stunned. Oh, look at the Hurricane Rana from the top rope. Tag.
The kind of offense they simply do not teach you in Europe.
Joaquin Wilde with a splash for the win to advance to the finals, and breaking things up is Kaiser. Creates some space. Kaiser sent through the second rope into the floor. Del Toro, Kaiser! Oh, what a slam!
Just baited Del Toro in and pounced when the moment really counted.
Meanwhile, Vinci, Wilde, both up on the top rope.
Oh, no.
High risk from where?
The hell was that?
And Vinci came down hard and may have injured his knee. And there's the uppercut into the Imperium.